Hi, my name is Miranda Vi, and today I will be walking you through an instructional video on how to use Pixlr. Pixlr is a photo editing website, and I really love it for two reasons. Because it's very similar to Photoshop, except you can use it on a Windows instead of a Mac if you don't have a Mac. And the second reason why I love it is because it's really easy to use and to learn. So today we're going to learn a little bit more about what Pixlr is and how it can help you edit photos by learning how to crop a photo and how to edit the coloring within a photo, as well as how to upload a photo. So we're going to go ahead and begin by first just going to the Pixlr website, typing in Pixlr, Pixlr.com, and we're going to be using the Pixlr X. This is their new version. They used to have Pixlr Editor and they upgraded it, and I really like the upgrade, so we will be working with that today. So as you can see, this is your initial screen. Here in my history, I have edited 2 photos, and we are going to begin with a new photo today. So we'll scroll to the bottom of the screen, and here where you see the drag and drop file open image, you click on the open image. And I'm going to be editing this. The photo to edit is the name. It's asking me about pre-resizing the image, and that's totally fine with me. I'm just going to use the smallest size, but you're welcome to choose any size that you would like. And so now we have our photo. As you can see over here on the left-handed side, you have a lot of different icons, and when you run your mouse over the icon, they pop up and give you a little blurb about what it is and the name of the icon. So here, for example, this is called the retouch icon, and it removes spots, unwanted objects, blemishes, perform whiten and darken or clones items. So that's not something that I'm going to be using for this particular photo, but it's really great to run through. I highly recommend just checking out each of these different icons and what they do. But today, as I said, we are going to go ahead and do a cropping, and we are going to be adjusting the colors. So to begin, I would like to crop out this top part here. So we're just going to pull my mouse and click on the top and bring this in because I want to focus mainly on this middle rock. And I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom, pull it in just a little bit. I don't want to mess with the side, so I'm going to leave both of those that way. But as you notice, each of these white bars is where you can adjust the crop. And so these triangle or half triangle pieces, they bring in both sides, which is really great. So let's say I did something and I accidentally, for example, made this the size, and that's not what I want to do. I can click over here and go to Reset Crop, and it brings me back to the original. So again, I will just go ahead and bring in the top and the bottom a little bit. That looks great, and I'm going to leave it there. And when you click the back, as you can see, it has already cropped it in. If that's all you would like to do, you can go ahead to the right down corner and click the Save button. But we're going to go ahead and go into the color and play around with some colors. As you can see, there's a lot of different options with color, light, toning, filling, and curves. Today, I'm going to focus just on the color. So for this photo, I'd really like to make it more vibrant. What this is going to do is pull out those reds. If I were to go to the opposite, the left direction, that's going to take those reds away. So I really think I'm going to go to about 60 here. I think that brings out the colors that I'm looking for. And then we can look at saturation, increase, or decrease saturation. I'm going to increase it just a little bit, maybe 30 is a good number. Our temperature is going to play around with the blues and the yellow and reds depending on which side you go on. And I actually think I'm going to leave this right here at 0. So let's say we're trying to get down to 0. what you can do is click on the word and the button, the word reset pops up, and just click on that and it makes it, zeroes it out, resets it for you. And then the last thing to play with in the color section is the tint, and that's a little bit more purple and more green. And again, I'm not going to play with the tint today, so I'm going to leave that at 0. And that is going to close out my color editing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and click save, and then I'm going to save this as edited rocks. Click download. And where would you like to save it? I'm going to go ahead and save it in my desktop. And as you can see, it popped up down here. So that is my final photo. Thanks for watching today, and I hope you learned a little bit more about Pixlr, how to use it on a Mac, and how to adjust the color and the cropping.